82 pages worth of evidence, and this is not a RICO charge. I'm Alex, you're done. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, that shit elegant. That little bitch with some melanin. Speak on it again till we step in there. And I'm packing.
Yo, someone here back with another video. Today I'm talking about the ImAllexx situation. If you don't know who that is and you had the misfortune of missing out on another W little YouTube arc, which was like back in like 2019 and like a little bit before that, like 2017, 2018, where YouTube commentators from England, British commentators, were taking over, like James Marriott, Memeless, and a few others. ImAllexx was one of them, and that was my leafy clone for a good minute. Did fuck with his content, and I was on that shit. The story started off on June 9th with YouTuber Samuel tweeting saying like, oh, how Alex's ex Alice was making tweets and posts and like TikToks, like throwing subliminals or like making it clear that she's been abused by a ex-partner, that and because that was the partner or ex-partner of ImAllexx, because she was in some of his videos when they were together and everything like that. People started to say, hey, is it Alex, this, that, and third. She started liking comments saying like, or like pointing towards that it might be Alex. 2 days later, she confirms that it's Alex. Then on the 16th, she goes on Twitter, because I'm not calling that shit X. Fuck wrong with y'all. On the 16th to confirm and like explain her side of saying like about everything and giving us the link to the 82-page document with video, with audio evidence, everything we need, screenshots, and like the 82 pages is like screenshots plus her explaining like what he put her through. And I'm not giving you the full view or everything like of every single thing that she did, but this is a sit down and read. If you have essay, like trigger warning, people who've been through like essay, domestic abuse, violence, any of those things, I'm giving you a trigger warning now, and for when you read those things, and she gives you a trigger warning too, you've been warned. Alex's behaviors and tendencies were being shown like very clearly from the documents, and like obviously knew each other and they started dating and everything. After the honeymoon phase wears off and everything, because she worked from home, he was like, oh, because you work from home and everything like that, you like, I need all your time, fuck your friends. Like basically it was just them, like him and her, like not in like a healthy, like I'm dragging away from all your social interactions, which is not okay. And pre-PSA, before I get into everything else, everything I say in this shit regarding to his behavior is not what your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner is supposed to do to you or treat you like that. If your partner is treating you like that, I will put up the domestic abuse hotline number right here and fucking run. She didn't have the courage for a long period of time because she didn't know if anyone was going to believe her or going to believe you. Do not be another victim. This shit is actually serious as fuck. But yeah, over the course of the relationship, just showing controlling and manipulative behavior. He will get into arguments with her. Like one crazy clip like I've seen while doing this shit, where he like basically started crashing out and said, I'm gonna bash your head in.
Normal girlfriend
Yeah,
would do and
acting
go,
like
I
this
didn't
is
mean
all
it.
just me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your fucking head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up. Because this one, genuinely, this one, you fucked this, royally fucked this.
Mind you, camera on, you paid so much money to just end your career. Because another thing she was like talking about, like which she didn't like, where it's like instead of like being like a communicative person, does not communicate. It just like goes on like into like instead of explaining himself like a grown adult he is. I don't know how old he is, but I'm going like what, 24, 25. Younger and older than that. I'm 18. It's not that hard to communicate with your partner. She wanted to get into content creation more. I don't know exactly what she does, or she is known somewhere else besides this situation. She wanted to do like start Twitch and start streaming and everything like that. He's like, oh no, don't do Twitch. It's dumb as fuck and you're not gonna get nowhere. And like, because he's technically made it, he thinks he knows. Like, I mean, obviously you know something more than like the average person, but he's basically making it seem like we gotta like be on our knees and like just like praise the floor that he walks on. I'm going to read you a list of names that he called her throughout the relationship to like give you verbal representation of how he went about things, and playing the clips of just him crashing out and everything. He put hands on her, but we're going to get to that too. You're a huge fuck up, cunt, whore, freak, weirdo, bitch, slimy type shit, slag, unlovable, I don't love you anymore, stupid, everything I do will amount to nothing, you're a never, what the fuck, you're a never ending ego trip, breakups with me, blocks her constantly, calls her, he called, oh yeah, this is the other thing that blew me, like, how does his, I'm thinking outside the box, but how does your mom feel like so okay with you like straight up calling your girlfriend her dog, like, and he's called her that like on more than one occasion, like in the video clip too, he calls her a dog, like I'm like, that wouldn't sit right with me as a parent.
But when it actually matters, when you should lay down like a good fucking dog, you don't fucking do it. You fight for some reason. I don't know why you fight, because you're losing, because you end up admitting that you fucked it all up anyway. So it's just fucking weird. And I know that you're going to end up admitting that you fucked it all up, which is why it's easy.
Tells me to shut up in front of his friends. I got a more important shit than your feelings, especially when your feelings are based off on absolute wank. What the fuck? That you're being a dumb woman, move on. Instead of being a burden, goes to sleep knowing that she's sad, says things that can't be arsed. I don't know what that one means. Oh, he's tried and he's tired. Excusing his words and insults, saying I can't take it. Feeling no remorse for the insults he says. Told me to cut herself again because she's went through the past of dealing with those type of things, and he's told her to go off herself after knowing that and dealing with the past of those things and everything. He said you can't live without her. He's saying he would have broke her neck and killed her. And on October 19th of 2023, 4 days after moving in with each other, they got into a physical altercation where she walked away to give him space for a couple of seconds. He grabs her hoodie and put her onto the floor, put her into a headlock, covering her mouth while arguing, calling me delusional, crazy, and tells her that she needs to leave. When she shut herself, telling her he needs to stop and she needs space. We'll dig at her for hours until she breaks. I raise my voice at him. He looks at me, pauses, calling me crazy, and it's like the pushing a reaction to gaslight her and deal with that shit. And mind you, this is not being sped up. I don't know how long that was, but yeah, that's a list of the bullshit he did and plus more in this relationship. But yeah, also back with the Twitch thing, like I don't know if this is just me alone thinking as like a normal human being in 2024, but if my partner, because she was obviously upset about like the Twitch thing, like not being able to work in her head as how it did. Shameless plug, follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/ImAllexxLA. I will be streaming there like next week, bro. It's been, I have not streamed for like most of June, my fault. And his response to doing something better, not an option in his head, just devalues her more and calls her small brain. And his points constantly like contradict himself, because he'll call her lazy, useless, and those type of things, but she's trying to build a side platform and she gotta deal with this bullshit. Alex, make it make sense, man. That's all I'm saying. And this is the last part of the December 28th incident. This is the second time he put hands on her to abuse her physically. But yeah, it starts off with that day, because she was just done with it after going through that shit for months on end. The whole spiel of being blocked and unblocked. I know, I didn't go through as bad of things, but just being verbally abused, being called out your name, being degraded, being brought down to a point so low in life all you can do is just cry and feel bad for yourself is something I wouldn't want to wish on somebody. That's why I chose to learn from my mistake. Like, I wasn't the one who doing that, but like learn to grow better and like be more responsive and communicate with people, because it does go a long way. Oh, another thing I almost forgot. He was calling her the N-word too. I don't know how I kind of I literally was like, how is no one like kind of talking about that part? Just casually just drops him saying nigga like it's normal or nothing like that. And like I'm watching the video. I'm like, you can't, like, bro. Back to the December situation. His parents were coming over for dinner and everything, and she was already setting up the place and everything. She was cooking and everything, but she wasn't talking to him as much because she's basically done with the bullshit. And the niggas who don't do these things to your girl If your girl starts talking in that robotic voice and you already pushed her to her limits, you're done. You're cooked. You're finished. Wrap it up. And he already knew it too. Alex himself knew it, because he was asking like, "Oh, everything I like. Is there anything I need to do?" He was like he was going like the worst way about it though, because he was raising his voice at her. He was still on these tendencies. Like that was another reason why she was tired of it too. She was tired of the empty promises, because he constantly said he would do better. He would change. He would do like after they broke up, because he kicked her in her back after like she told him to do a list of tasks. He started spazzing out saying like, "Oh, I can't do everything at once. It's task. You're a grown man. You do one, then you do the other, then you do the other, then you do the other. That's that." And another fucked up thing, I don't know why I'm saying this so late in the video, he said as his first claims, if she comes out about some shit about this, I'm going to make a response back and say you lied about everything. She got all the evidence and everything she needs. No matter what he says, he can't dig himself out of these holes. He can't say it's AI. He can't say it's nothing. He's done. And if he pulls the "I'm sorry" route, we're going to rate this apology, because I'm not hearing it out. After all he's done, just don't say nothing. You're cooked. But after he kicked her, she just basically said, "Oh, yep, yeah, that's my cue to go. Call my tab." She called her friend. She said, "Come get me, girl." Packed up like she was packing most of her stuff. There's a video of him like just walking around with her, calling her out her name, saying "nigga" again.
You actually like you don't clean up after yourself, nigga. Neither do you. So.
Don't know what the fuck that we got to do with this situation.
Over what? I don't understand. Because you ain't got anything to fucking be stuck up over. But for some reason, something isn't good enough for you. You get to do whatever you fucking want all day. It's like, and then you look like a fucking miserable fucking little cunt all the time.
And everything like that, provoking her even more, and all those things and more. And then she leaves, but her setup is there because they used to live together and everything like that. Setup is 4 bands, $4,000. I'm trying to get like that soon. Setup update video in the distant future when I get my PS5 with it also. So we gonna be here for a good minute, twin. Like, she comes back later on in the day to get her PC and everything. Keys from the keyboard broken and spread out on the floor. PC outside, monitors outside. Oh yeah, you just be like thinking like, oh yeah, the keyboard smashed up, but like, we already know how that went. The keyboard was not smashed up alone. Like, not the keyboard alone was damaged, but I mean the PC ran, I guess, in the picture, because like in the video she took, both monitors busted. You act immature. Like, mind you, he was just trying. He wrote a handwritten letter, Amazon notes. Apparently he was stalking his other ex. It's pretty much the end of the video. After this very sad and heartbreaking situation to deal with, to give yourself a better laugh or more of a smile, go check out his comment sections right now. He's cooked. He's getting flamed. Grab some popcorn. But yeah, 344 subscribers. Thank all y'all. From the heart to the soul to the mind and body. Thank you to all my supporters. ALA gang for what you. Subscribe to the gaming channel. Subscribe to Twitch if you're new here. And like the video if you did like it. But yeah, I love all my supporters to death. Alex, you're a sick person. Bye. Love y'all niggas ×6.
Leon get the bitches, but if you know that's cap.